Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming my Q&A. So many of you guys have asked me to do a Q&A and I was like, I don't know, because I feel like I didn't think anyone would really ask stuff or really, I don't know, want to get to know things about me. So I just kind of went all balls out and I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna film a Q&A, ask me questions. And I just kind of like threw it in there. You know when you send like a risky text and you're like, oh, keep the phone, I don't want to know what they're gonna say. So it's kind of like what I did, and I was like, people ask stuff. It's okay. So that is what we are filming today. I asked on Twitter, on Snapchat, on Instagram. My socials are down below if you want to go and follow me on there. And yeah, let's jump into this. If I had to pick one last show to go to, which one would it be besides Monsta X? You guys know me so well. I think I would go to a YG Family concert. Tips for natural looking brows. Go little by little and don't overdo it. And use a spoolie to brush it through. What's your favorite part about doing makeup? What I really like about doing makeup is that when I do it, I'm like in the flow. If you guys have studied psychology, you know that they talk about flow. And flow is whenever you're like fully engaged in something and you're just out of thought. So that's why I like doing makeup. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? What is a food that you dislike? P.S. Love you, gorgeous. Love you. Oh, and your name is Krystal too. If I could eat one food for the rest of my life, cookies. I really like them. That's why. I don't know. I'm like Angelica from the Rugrats. I love all cookies except oatmeal raisin. Like, no. I dislike Pop-Tarts. My question for you is, how has K-pop impacted your life? LOL, love you. Love you too, Angela. My question for you, okay. I feel like K-pop has given me something to keep my mind off of the things I don't want to think about. Okay, so it's given me like a new hobby, a new passion, right? So I feel like I found a new love in K-pop, and like I know that may sound silly for those of you that just don't like K-pop, but it's any genre of music that you like really love. And the thing about K-pop is that the artists give you so much and just so many videos to watch and things on YouTube and shows, and they're so active on social media, so it's just there's always something going on, and it just makes me happy. I just feel like it's given me it's moved me closer to feeling completely like happy. I feel like it's like another piece that I've added to the puzzle, and it's given me this love for a country, Korea, that I didn't know I had before. And I realized how much I love that country that I've never even been to, and the culture and just so many things about it. So I'm excited to get my little ass over there. Did you go to college? If so, what did you major in? Yes, I went to college and I majored in psychology and marketing. I did like a combo because I realized I didn't like psychology, so I kind of like halfway like did a little switcheroo. So yeah, psychology and marketing. How did you start getting into makeup? So the way I started getting into makeup is I have been wearing makeup since forever, because I used to dance ballet since I was 3 years old. So for recitals, for competitions, for things like that, I always had makeup and I always had lashes on. And besides that, my mom always wears makeup, so I feel like naturally I was like inclined to it. What is your biggest fear and why? Okay, that's like a very, I'm afraid of a lot of things, but I feel like what I'm most afraid of is being old and looking back and feeling like I wasted time, or I didn't do what I wanted to do, or having regrets, you know? So I guess that's my biggest fear, like being old and looking back and being like, my life is almost over and I didn't do what I wanted to do. I didn't live the life I wanted to live. I wasn't who I wanted to be. Do you like the increasing visibility of K-pop in America, like award shows, performances on late night shows, or do you feel like American shows, hosts concerts, try to profit, exploit, or take advantage of their names, such as BTS, for views and attention? I do and I don't like the increasing visibility of K-pop in America, because I know that they use BTS as a marketing tactic. BTS deserves all the exposure they're getting 100%, but the shows here are using them more for, like how you said, visibility, attention, views, and all that stuff. So no, I don't really like it. I do feel like they're just using BTS and K-pop fans to kind of profit from it, because they know the power that we have. What is the first ever makeup product you put on and when? Love ya, love ya. The first makeup product I ever put on, probably my mom's lipstick. What website services do you use when you're booking flights and hotels? Skyscanner and Expedia. When did you become a K-pop fan? Also, random question, do you have children? And I really love your makeup tutorials. Thank you so much. I became a K-pop fan in 2015, and nope, I don't have kids. If you were trapped in a room with Wonho and Kai and had to choose one to live and one to die to escape, who would you choose? LOL, just kidding. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I always hate being asked that because I don't see myself anywhere in 5 years. I have no idea. Like, I literally have no idea. In 5 years, I'd be 31. I don't know. Hopefully in 5 years, I am exactly where I want to be at that time. Would you rather go back to the past or go into the future? I think I would rather go into the future. One thing you have never done but want to do. Also, why are you so sweet and beautiful? Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. One thing I've never done but want to do, I want to go to Korea. If you were to change one thing of your life, what would it be? I think I would change my relationship with my dad. Where is your favorite place to shop? I like Zara and I like Topshop. What's your favorite memory? The Monster X concert. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start wearing makeup more often? Don't go to sleep with it on. Favorite makeup brands? Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have 3. Which K-pop star would you really consider marrying if you had the chance to? I would have to get to know them. I'm like a big personality person. What are some of the most funny, memorable stories you've had, past or present? I threw poop at my grandma's next door neighbor's backyard. For the record, I was very, very, very young, but maybe I could do a story time on that. It's actually pretty funny. Like, it's actually hilarious, actually. Actually. How many times am I gonna say actually? What are some of your favorite artists, movies, songs, TV shows of yours? I love Sex and the City. I don't really watch a lot of TV. I'm not like a big movie person, but my favorite movie is The Grinch. Songs, I have so many that I love. One of my favorite artists, I love Black. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. If there was one moment in your life that you could relive, experience again, what would it be? I would love to relive the feeling I always feel whenever I'm standing in New York and I feel like cozy and like I belong. I like that feeling. A problem that you've had, overthinking. How you hope your future would be like, abundant and impactful. One thing you're excited for, to fall in love again. Any tattoos? If not, would you ever get one? No, I have no tattoos, and if I would ever get one, I don't know. Probably. I really like tattoos on people. Maybe I might. I don't know. Now let's move on to the ones I've gotten on Instagram. Okay, what memory has helped me like learn something? I think every time I've been like heartbroken or someone has like chosen someone else over me, I feel like that was like those have been really big learning experiences for me. Since you travel a lot, what are your essential things you bring or something you must have when you're on a trip? I'm actually gonna do a video of like my travel makeup bag essentials. But one thing I must bring whenever I travel, earplugs and toner. For some reason, like I can't put moisturizer, I can't put anything on my face if I don't have toner, and my face feels weird. Like if I put anything on my face, it has to be toner. Do you have a workout playlist? I do. Yes, it's on my Spotify. What keeps you motivated when you have so much negativity around you? I think what keeps me motivated is trusting that things won't always be like this, that things will become more positive or things will get better. I think that's what keeps me motivated, like the faith, hope, wishful thinking, whatever you want to call it, like just the thought that it'll get better. Ultimate K-pop group, Monster X. You're the best at inspiring me and others. I love you. Love you. You're the last person on earth, but you get to have one K-pop star to help you repopulate. Why are y'all so problematic? To help me repopulate. Jesus, there are so many. BM. Oh my god, it would be so weird. Can you imagine like in the future I become friends with BM and like he watches this video, he's like, oh, so you want to repopulate with me? It's like, listen, bitch, shut up. You see two of your favorite idols out in public, but you can only go to one and you're not allowed to signal or call for the other. Who are the two idols and which one will you choose? Okay, so I see two of them out in public, but they're two of my favorite people and I can't talk to the other one. Like K-pop idols or like anything idol. You know what, I'm doing like a little combo. I think I really like, lately I've been really like loving Shay Mitchell from Pretty Little Liars. I love her. And Juhan, and I would probably who would I choose? Oh my god, because I really want to hang out with Shay, but then like it's Juhan, like y'all are so problematic. Ooh, Shay, because I feel like we would just be great friends. Oh, there, I said it. Okay, all right, moving on. Something you would say to your younger self. I would probably say that I'm sorry. How and when did you start YouTube? Oh my god. Okay, so the thing about YouTube is such a long and like it's such a long story, but long story short, I wanted to do YouTube since about like 2008 and I didn't do it for whatever reason. And then I recently, like maybe like a year ago, was like, I think I want to do this. Like I don't have anything else that rings true to me, that I feel like calls to me. I don't know what I want to do in my life. I don't know what to do. And I was like, I really love connecting with people and I think I can make something of YouTube. So about like a year ago, I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna do this. And then maybe a few months ago is when I started, I've been doing it regularly. What's your favorite quote? Okay, I really love this one. It's about, okay, it says something about the Great Chicago Fire, but I love it. Hold on, wait, I'm gonna look for it for you guys. Hold on. It says, you don't know anyone at the party, so you don't wanna go. You don't like cottage cheese, so you haven't eaten it in years. This is your choice, of course, but don't kid yourself. It's also the flinch. Your personality is not set in stone. You may think a morning coffee is the most enjoyable thing in the world, but it's really just a habit. 30 days without it and you'd be fine. You think you have a soulmate, but in fact you could have had any number of spouses. You would have evolved differently but been just as happy. You can change what you want about yourself at any time. You see yourself as someone who can't write or play an instrument, who gives into temptation or makes bad decisions, but that's really not you. It's not ingrained. It's not your personality. Your personality is something else, something deeper than just preferences. And these details on the surface, you can change anytime you like. If it is useful to do so, you must abandon your identity and start again. Sometimes it's the only way. Set fire to your old self. It's not needed here. It's too busy shopping, gossiping about others, and watching days go by and asking why you haven't gotten as far as you'd like. Oh, that hit me. This old self will die and be forgotten by all but family and replaced by someone who makes a difference. Your new self is not like that. Your new self is the Great Chicago Fire, overwhelming, overpowering, and destroying everything that isn't necessary. Woo! If I would have written that, I would have been like, mic drop. Like, that is amazing. It's from Julian Smith, from his very short novel. It's a very short novel. It's a very short book. It's called The Flinch. And I absolutely love it. I think that that is so true. It's like, you think that you're this, but you're not. You're not. Who you are is bigger than who people think you are and what you think you are. Like, oh, I'm just so lazy. It's like, no, you're not. You've just gotten into the habit of being lazy, but that isn't who you are. Whenever you feel like giving up, what pushes you to keep going? To be honest with you, I feel like this kind of ties into the previous question, but I feel like what pushes me to keep going is, like I said, like the hope, the faith, the thought, the idea that this isn't going to be this way forever. There's that possibility. It's a gamble. Life is a gamble. It's not going to be this way forever. So I feel like that helps me keep going. And also the hope of things turning out really great. I guess it's the same thing, but I guess like the thought of things turning out more amazing than I ever could have imagined. Did you apply to any colleges after high school? I went to a community college right after high school. I couldn't afford to go to like any crazy university or anything like that, and also my grades weren't that great because I never was like a big fan of school. If you had the chance to migrate to another country, which country would you choose? literally so easy, I would probably go to Korea, South Korea, duh, or Canada. Yeah, South Korea or Canada. What do you like doing in your spare free time? Eating. My favorite album is The Weeknd's Trilogy. Whew. We are done, guys. Whoa. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, I was like, because I remember reading some of these questions, I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna answer that question? Like, what keeps me going? Like, but it actually wasn't that bad. I really liked it. I really enjoyed answering these questions for you guys. I know throughout my journey here on YouTube, there's gonna be many more new people watching me, and they're gonna wanna get to know me as well. So down the road, I will do another Q&A, like when we hit like 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, whichever. But that is all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Comment down below if you were surprised by anything that I said, like if there was anything that you were like, really? Or if there's anything you want me to talk more about, because maybe I could do like a story time on it or just kind of go more in depth about it. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.